welcome back to the Sensory Spa Resort and Casino. What we are going to be doing today is a lesson here on basic strategy in Blackjack, how to play the game, and how hopefully you can have the most fun. Now, always remember, there is no guaranteed way of winning at a casino. It's gambling. The house always has odds, unless you're counting cards and doing other things, but that's a whole other realm of complication. The beauty of Blackjack is that it's almost as close to a 50-50 game as you can play. And if you play perfect basic strategy every time, your edge only decreases to about a 0.5%. So the house only has a half percentage point advantage. Now, when you sit down at a blackjack table, the vast majority of modern casinos use red chips to denote $5 chips. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10. So that would be $50. And your green chips typically represent $25 chips. So if we have 10 of those, that would be another $250. Okay, so that would be a $300 buy-in right there. And when you sit down at a table, random rule of etiquette. If you're walking past tables and you see, observe for a moment. If the table is hot, in other words, if the table is winning, it's generally considered very poor form to sit down because it breaks up the flow, the mojo. There's a lot of superstition amongst gamblers. And if they're on a winning streak and you come and sit down and all of a sudden they start losing, they will blame you. Now, there's no truly logical justification for this. I'm just letting you know that many players at that table will not look too fondly upon you. So observe the table, and if there's nobody sitting there, of course, it doesn't matter. But one little rule of random casino etiquette. So you sit down at your table, you buy in for, let's say, $300. Most tables these days, it's very rare to find a $5 minimum blackjack game. Most start at $10 and up, and if you're playing on the weekend in Las Vegas, $20 games are often the minimum buy-in. So be prepared for that. To find the lower cost games, you have to go off the strip, or maybe to downtown Las Vegas, places like that. Nothing wrong with it, I'm just saying, have realistic expectations. So, the way you play this game is it's very simple. The value of the card on its face is the value of its card and paint. So, Jack, 10, Queen, or King are worth 10. Hence, you have 10, Jack, Queen, King. You have 4 cards that are worth 10 in a deck, and 9 cards, so 2 through 9, worth their value, and an ace can be either a 1 or an 11. So let's lead by example. You sit down at the table, it's you and me. Now also keep in mind, I am playing from what's called a 6-deck shoe. Now a 6-deck shoe, here we go, my 6-deck shoe here, makes it very difficult to count the cards. Is counting cards illegal? No, not technically, but it is very frowned upon by the casino bosses, and any casino can reserve the right to refuse anybody at any time. So if they suspect you of counting cards, they may not let you play at that casino. But virtually no, it's very, very, very difficult to count a 6-deck shoe, and it's very difficult to find a single deck game. So we begin. Let's say we start off and you place a bet, let's say $10 bet. Okay, so you're playing for 2, $10 bet. And you get 1 card, and then I get a card. So you get a 5, and then you get another card, you're at 15. And then let's see what I have. We have a 10. Now, the dealer will always check if they have a 10 card showing. They will always check their whole card. Normally, the modern system, of course, is that little mirror. But I'm not that fancy. I don't have one of those. So I just do a sneaky peek, and if I have 21, I will simply show you that I have 21, and there will be no more bets. Now, in the case of a 10, and a 5 and a 10, so 15 versus a 10, now this is a scary bet. The book says you have to hit, or you should hit, I should say. You don't have to do anything. The book says you should hit because you have to assume that beneath here is a 10. Remember, 4 out of the possible 11 cards are 10 values, making that quite likely. So you would hit on a 15, and the way you signal hit is you can either tap or brush the table, tap the table like so, and hit, and you get another card. Oh, got lucky, you got a 17. Now 17 is where the book says you stand, even because the odds of getting 4 or less are quite small. And so I turn my card over and I have 20, so you would lose. And we go to the next hand. Now, as far as betting strategies go, there are many betting strategies. It's your money. You can try them. You can just bet however you like. In this case, I would recommend maintaining unless you're on a streak or something. So let's say we bet another $10. $10 bet. And we get a card, and this time we get an ace. Oh, we might get a blackjack here. And now we get a, ooh. So that's a 20 versus the house 10. I am going to check and make sure I don't have a 21. I do not. And so when you have a 20, 20 basically always stands. However, interesting little side note, if you have a soft 19, so this was an 8 and you had a 19, you would actually double down if I'm showing a 6. But you are going to stand on a 20, and I'm showing a 13. The way you show a stand is you wave your hand in front of your cards. Stand. 13 I must hit, and I now have a 19. I must stand because I have 17 or better, so I must stand, and in this case you win. And same bet. Here we go. Let's try this again. So we have a 10, 20 versus my 7. Now, never ever split 10s. So if you have 20, you're good. You stand. You always stand on 20. No matter what, you always stand on 20. I have a 7, so I am guessing this is going to be a 10, survey says. Oh no, 13. Okay, I must hit a 13. 13 hits and becomes 15. 15 has to hit, and 15 becomes a 22 a bust. So again, congratulations. And you would place your bet again. Just for demonstration, let's play 2 hands. So let's say, and you can always play 2 hands, by the way, if you like. If there's an open position to your right or to your left, you may play 2 hands at a casino. Okay, so our first card is a 10. Our second card is a 10. And we have a 20 automatic stand and a 20 automatic stand versus our 5. Now a 5 is known as a bust card. 5 and 6 are the best cards for you because I am most likely to have a 10. Let's see what it is. In this case it was not. But in this case I have a 12. 12 must hit. 12 becomes a 13 because again the ace can be a 1 or an 11. So the 13 must hit. 13 hits and I bust. Congratulations. Both hands win. And your bet, and you can either let it all ride, you're on a bit of a streak, or you can just play conservative. It really, I don't know what the right answer to that question is. That's for you to decide. So here we go, $10 bet. So we have a 5, 3, 6, so that's an 11. Interesting fun hand, and a 9 versus our ace. Now, the dealer will always ask if you would like to purchase insurance. And they'll do an open hand like this, and they'll say, would you like to purchase insurance? Basically, never purchase insurance. Here's how it would look. If you purchased insurance, you would place half your bet to the side. So, for example, if you wanted it, this hand, let's say you automatically double down, okay? So, because you always double down on 11, no matter what. Because, again, the odds of a 10 coming out are quite high. Well, let's say you get one more card like this. So you double down, you get one more card, and there you go. You got your 21. Congratulations. That's not a blackjack. It's a 21 difference. The 9, let's say you wanted to purchase insurance. You would place a side bet of half your original bet. So $5 would go here, and I would then continue playing. And if you win, if this was a blackjack, it's not, you would win 2-1. So this would, and then let's say you had a blackjack, so you would lose this, but it would pay this. So you would end up all square. But the math just does not work out in your favor to purchase insurance. It's a gut call. If the house is getting a ton of blackjacks, maybe try it out, but generally the book says don't do it. So we have a 9 here. A 9 against an ace. A 9 is only going to double down if I'm showing a 3, 4, 5, or 6. So if I'm showing a 3, 4, 5, or 6, you would double down on a 9, but in this case you will simply hit. So the 9 hits and becomes a 20. Congratulations, that's perfect. So you're going to stand. And I am showing a soft 15. I have to hit, and I now have 13 because this rolls back over, so now it's 8 plus 5, so 13, and now I have to hit. So 1 or 11 for the ace, and I bust. So congratulations, everybody wins. And there we go. Making sense so far? Good. Now, the other kind of random bet is called surrendering. So if you have a very bad hand, for example, if you have 16 showing and I have a 10 card showing, some very rare, not unlike Vegas, it's not going to happen, but in smaller side casinos, they may let you surrender your bet. And if you would bet 10, we'll use the old cards for a minute. So, whatever. If you would bet 10 and you wanted to surrender your bet, you would simply lose half your bet immediately and play on to the next hand. Usually you'd only do that if you have like a 16, which is the worst basically hand in blackjack, versus my 10 card, and even then most casinos don't allow it. So moving on. So we have 10 deuce, we have 20 automatic stand, and we have 11 automatic double down versus my 4 great card for you, likely a bust card. So here again, you wave your hand for a stand, you tap or scrape. You would place down the same bet, doubling down, you double your bet, and you get one more card. In this case, maybe it's a 10. Look at that. That's how the math is hopefully going to work out in your favor. I have a 4, so I have a 12, not a good hand. And a 12 is a very good hand for you because, again, it's most likely that a 10 is going to come out statistically. Survey says 12 becomes a... Okay. Now we have a 15. Again, I must hit, and 15 becomes a bust. Well done. Okay. You're doing very well in our tutorial. Always makes me happy. Well, the way I I see it. The casino has plenty of money. They're doing fine. Congratulations. It's more fun when the players are winning. I don't know. Every casino I've been to in Vegas, it's always more fun when the players are winning, you know? The dealer doesn't care. They're getting paid the same way no matter what. They're making hourly, and they're more likely to be tipped if yet anytime you're also allowed to tip the dealer one of your chips. Much more likely to get tipped if everybody's winning. So it works out in everyone's favor. Here we go. We have a 10. We have a 10. Look at you. Quite the hands. And we have 17. Another 20 automatic stand. And against a deuce, perfect. So a 17 against a deuce. 17 basically you always stand anyway, so automatic stand, automatic stand. And let's see what the blackjack gods give us. We have an 8. I have to hit 8 becomes a 12. 12 has to hit 12 becomes a 19. So in this case, the dealer snuck one, so I win this hand. But you win this hand, so there you go. And here we go. So we have a 8, we have a 10, and we have a 11 and a 13 versus our 10. I'm checking the whole card, make sure it's not 21. It is not. Otherwise, I would immediately flip the card over. So again, you know what to do. 11 always doubles down. Place your extra bet, and you get one more card. 19. Very good. You're going to stand on a 19. 13 against a 10 you're going to hit. Again, you always assume the unseen card is probably a 10, right? So 13 hits 13. How about an 8? 17. Well, not quite, but you are going to stand on a 17. And let's see what we have. We have a 16. The best possible hand for you. Meaning, of course, if I get a 6 or higher, I bust. Let's see what I get. I get a 20. Well, that also does happen sometimes. So, unfortunately, in this case, lose, lose. But looks like you're still up over $100, about $110 at the moment, based on your start. And you do your bets again. $10 bets, $10 bets, perfect. And hopefully we'll get to demonstrate here splitting in a moment. Oh yes, also when you double down, you can only double down in a casino on your first cards. So your first 2 cards, most casinos will not let you double down after splitting. Some do, some do not. In Vegas, usually you cannot double down after splitting. And so we have a 19, we have a 10 versus a 3. Okay, this is perfect. So a 19 is basically an automatic stand, especially a hard 19 like this. And a 10 is going to double down against a 2 through 9. So I am showing 2 through 9. You double down with a 10, okay? So basically everything looks like a 10 and an ace. So you're going to place double down bets, and you get nice. An extra card turns out to be a 20. Outstanding. 3 turns into a 13. I must hit. 13 turns into an 18. But in this case, both hands win. 19 and 20. Winner, winner. Chicken dinner. Okay. Congratulations. All right. So, back to our bets. And good luck. We have 10, deuce, and we have 12, and we have 8 versus our 8. Okay. Now, in this case, again, you have to assume that this card is probably a 10, okay? So a 12, not a great hand, but, you know, we got a hit, so 12 is going to hit. No monkey. Now, a monkey is a face card. If you hear people at the table saying, give me the monkey, or no monkey, they're referring to a 10 card. I believe it is derived from the word monarchy, but anyway, monkey. So 12 hits, 12 becomes a 13, and a 13 on an 8 will hit. 13 hits and becomes a 14, and a 14 on an 8 again. You're supposed to hit, I know it's getting scary, and becomes a wow. Wow. That is a lot of aces in a row. So where are we at? 15, 12, 13, 15, 15 again. You're supposed to hit. I know. And we get a bust. Crazy. Okay, so that's unfortunate. 8 will hit. And 8 will become an 16. 8 becomes a 16. Difficult hand. The book says that you hit because, again, you have to assume this is going to be an 18 for me. So 16 hits and 16 becomes a bust. A lot of doubles coming out for whatever crazy reason. And I will always show my hand. I had a 12. Okay? But the advantage for me, of course, is I get to go last, which gives me a 0.5% advantage. And your bets. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, in we go. 10, 4, 20 again, congratulations, and 12 versus our 10. I will check my whole card and make sure it's not a 21. It is not. And 20 automatic stand. 12 against a 10, of course, will hit. 12 becomes a 16. 16, you gotta hit. Looking for that 5. Hell, 19. Now I have a 20. So this is a push that either will tap the table like this. This is a loss. But the push is definitely better than a loss. And you would place a bet like so. So we start off with a 10. Excellent. And an ace. So how about that monkey, huh? How about that monkey? 13. Guess the monkey. And 19. Versus our 2. Okay. So a 13 against a 2. This is a tricky one in the sense that a 13 is going to stand on a 2 through 6. Okay. 13, 14, 15, because again, you're assuming this is a 10 card beneath, which makes it 12, which makes it likely that I bust. So 13 will stand. A 19. A 19 is almost an automatic stand. The only time you double down on a soft 19 is if I'm showing a 6, which is the most likely bust card for me. So stand, stand. And 2 becomes a 12. That's exactly what we wanted. And how about another monkey? Oof. 19. Well, it happens. So we have a loss here, but we have a push here. And our bets. All right. And good luck. Here we go. 5, 7, 15, 13 versus the house. 5 again, ultimate bust card. So I should have said that 6 is the ultimate bust card, but either way, 15 will stand and 13 will stand, and let's hope that I bust, and this becomes an 8. 8 must hit. 8 becomes a, there was the monkey, 18. Unlucky. But as I said, there's no way to guarantee winning. It's gambling, my friends. It's always just gambling. And our 2 hands again. And we show a 6. And we show a 10. And we show a 15. And we have a 19 versus our 10. Now, tough spot. I will always check to see if I have 21. I do not. And a 16, again, you must assume that beneath this is a 10. 16 will hit. And survey says bust. Terribly sorry. 19 will stand. And 19, again, wave of the hand means you stand. And we go like this. 20. Like I said, always assume the face down card is a 10. And cold streak here, cold streak. And let's see if we can get back some mojo. Deuce, 6, 9, 15 versus a deuce. Now, a 9 will not double down against a deuce. 9 doubles down against a 3, 4, 5, or 6 only. Okay, so you're just going to hit. 9 hits, and 9 becomes a 12. Now, 12, you are going to stand. Stand and stand. Here we go. Oh, actually, forgive me. 12 on a 2 hits. I apologize. 12 on a 2 I was supposed to hit. No monkey. Okay, there we go. 17. And 15, though, that will stand. And here we go. Deuce turns into a 9. 9 hits. 9 becomes a 16. 16 hits and becomes a bust. There we go. Back in the action. Back in the game. I'm glad you made a little correction. Everything would have been different had we not hit that 12. And last hand. And let's say we got 9 and ace. And how about some monkeys? And we go 16. How about it? 20 automatic stand versus our 4. That's a major bust card. 16 against a 4 will stand. And 20 always stands. And we go 7. I must hit 17. So a loss, but a win. Hope that answers any blackjack questions you may have in this hypothetical game. It looks like you would have made 10, 20, would have made $30. Thank you so much for coming and joining us at the Sensory Spa. My name is Jeremiah, and have a wonderful day. Hope to see you back here sometime soon for some real money. All right. Take care, my friend. Have a wonderful evening. Welcome back to the Sensory Spa Resort and Casino. My name is Jeremiah. Please take a seat. Lovely to see you again. Of course, here at the High Rollers room, as you know, there is no maximum buy-in. And what were you feeling like buying in for today? We'll start with $100,000. Wonderful. You have a preference of chip. We have our reds representing our $1,000 chips, and the blue and orange are $5,000 chips, and the greens are $10,000 chips. The 5,000, the blues, very, very good. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25,000, and that makes 50,000, and that makes 75,000, and that makes 100,000. Looks good to you? Wonderful. Okay, please place your first bet. And 10,000? Very good, betting $10,000. And of course, can we offer you a beverage? Just some Pellegrino today. Very good. Some rocks, some ice, lime. Very good. Pellegrino, please, with ice and a lime. Thank you so much. And okay, $10,000. Best of luck. We'll start off with a 7 and a 9 versus our 6. Oh, wonderful card for you. And what would you like to do? Doubling down. Excellent choice. Doubling down. 9 doubles down. And the 9 becomes a 18. And 6 turns into an 11. Uh-oh, dangerous card. Uh-oh. Oh, wow, that is extremely unlucky. Extremely unlucky. Terribly sorry. Well, hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. Your next bet, please. 5,000. Okay, we'll see how the deck treats us here. $5,000 bet. Let's see what happens. We have an ace. Uh-oh. And how about your blackjack? Oh, here we go. Well, you know what you're going to do. All right, we're going going to split those aces. Of course, you always split aces and eights. And ace will hit. How about a 10? Wow. And we'll split that. Okay, lot of aces. And best of luck. Here we go. How about a monkey? Oh, 19. 19, a soft 19 against a 10 will stand. And here we have a 15, a soft 15. You will hit. Soft 15 hits and becomes soft 17. Soft 17 on a 10 should probably hit. And hits and becomes a 21. Congratulations. Outstanding. And our last hand, how about a monkey? And nope, soft 16. Soft 16 will hit. Soft 16 becomes a hard 16, and a hard 16 will hit, and oof, very, very close. And let's take a look. We have a 20, so lost there, but a win there. All right. Yeah, we don't often see that many aces come out in a row, do we? Your bet, please. 5,000 again. $5,000 bet. Best of luck. 2, 12 versus our 8. 12 and it will hit. Ooh, 21. Stand. Congratulations. And 8 turns into a 17. Good job. And your bet. Leave it out, betting 10,000. Very good. Betting 10,000, we have a 4 and a 10 versus our 5. Well, let's see what happens. You are doubling down, of course. Doubling down, and 10 turns into a 13. Not ideal, but let's hope we bust. And I have a 12. 12 must hit. 12 turns into a 19. Terribly sorry. Been very, very unlucky on the double downs. Very unlucky on the double downs today. Your bet, please. 5,000. All right, slowing it back down a little bit. And we have a 8. And we have a 16. Well, the day is making you split and gamble, isn't it? All right, always split aces and 8s. And best of luck. We have 8 turns into an 18 stand. 8 hits. 8 turns into a 17 stand. And we have a 20 again. Cold start today, my friend. Cold start today. Your bet, please. Betting $5,000 again. Betting $5,000. Best of luck. And we have 5. And we have 13 versus our 10. 13 against a 10. Unfortunately, doesn't matter because we had 21. Terribly sorry. Well, one never knows how the cards will go, does one? Your bet, please. 5,000 again. Okay, betting 5,000. Best of luck. 10, that's more like it. And how about 20? Very, very good. Versus our 10, you will, of course, stand. And my 10 turns into a 19, and that is a win. Congratulations. And leaving and letting it ride. Okay, it's time for a streak, wouldn't you say? Rub the felt for luck. Alright, here we go. $10,000. 6. Sub 17 versus our 5. Now, the book says you should actually double down again. Do you risk it? Do you risk it for the biscuit? Okay, alright. Basic strategy can be a cool mistress. Let's find out. Soft 17 turns into a hard 17. Alright, 5 turns into a 15. I must hit, and are you kidding me? I am very, very humbled. I'm so sorry that none of those bets paid off for you. It's the way the cards go. Your bet $5,000. All right, $5,000 bet. Thank you for the Pellegrino. Let us know if I can bring you anything else. And we have a 10, very good. And we have a 16, not so good, versus our 10. Now, in this case, I actually got the 21 again. So, bit of a rude start, I would say, to say the least. $5,000 bet. All right, $5,000 bet. Good luck. And we have a 3, and we have a 13 versus our 10, and 13 will hit and becomes a 14. 14 on 10 will hit. 14 hits and becomes a 18 stand. We have 17. Hey, congratulations. There we go. We have a strange pattern, though. When you win the $5,000 bet, you leave it out there. Everything's looking great, like you should make a ton of money, and the cards just go not your way. What are we going to do? One more time. Okay, let's try it. Come on, this time for sure. Right, $10,000 bet. Here we go. And we have a 7. And we have a 17 versus our 7. You will, of course, stand. And I have 17. Push. Well, hey, that's a step in the right direction. And we'll leave it out there. Very good. And we have a 10. And we have a 17 again versus our 8. 17 will always, of course, stand, and 8 turns into a 10. 10 must hit. 10 turns into a 21. Rude. Rude, rude, rude. Terribly sorry. And your bet. $5,000 bet. All right, betting 5,000. Here we go. How about some luck this time? 10. There we go. That's better. How about 21? That's what I wanted to see. Versus our 10. And as long as we did not get a 21, we did not. That will win 5,000. And 1, 2, and we're going to round that up. I'm just going to round that up for you. You've been a very, very wonderful guest. And let's round that up for you. All right, all right. I assume nobody cares. No, my boss allows me to do that sometimes with guests like yourself. 5,000. Very good. All right, here we go. $5,000 bet. And we go 3. And we have a 13 versus our 3. 13 against a 3. The book says stand. All right, so you are going to stand on that 13. I also have a 13. Of course, I must hit. Let's see what happens. 14. Must hit the 14. 14 hits and 14 busts. There we go. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Congratulations. And I'm going to leave her. Okay, come on. This time it's got to work, right? There we go. $10,000 bet. Here we go. 4 and 9. Interesting. Versus our 2. What would you like to do? The book does just say hit. If it's a 3, 4, 5, or 6, you would double down. But on a 2, the book just says to hit. All right, 9 hits. 9 turns into a 16. But a 16 will stand on a 2. And 12 must hit. 14 must hit. And 15 must hit. And bust. There we go. Hey, the first time that bet paid off today. About time, right? I think it was about time. You were owed that one. You were owed that. All right, $10,000 bet. Very good. Here we go. $10,000 bet. And we have a 7. And we have a 16 versus an ace. Oof. Would you care to purchase insurance? No, no, you don't want insurance. And you're good. So, 16 on an ace. You are supposed to hit. Would you care to hit? Yes, okay. Here we go. How about that 5? How about that 5? Whoa. Aces, aces, aces. Okay, so now we are at 17, and you will stand on that 17. I have 12. 12 hits and becomes 12. And 12 hits and becomes a bust. Congratulations. Well done. I do believe the count of the deck is plummeting right now. And your bet. 10,000. Okay, I think we're on a little streak. All right, let's see what happens. 10,000. And we have a 9. And we have a 19. Very nice. Versus our 4. Oh, that's easy. You stand. 4 turns into a 9. 9 hits. 9 turns into a 19. Push. Same bet. Leaving it out there. All right. And we have a $10,000 bet. And we have a 9 again. And we have a 19 again. Versus our 10. Now, in this case, what would you like to do? We, of course, will stand. And we have a 20. Oof. Rough. Rough, rough, rough. And your bet, please. We have a $10,000 bet. This time, though, not from the 5. Maybe breaking up the pattern will cause the mojo to shift. Okay, now you're ready. Here we go. And we have a 3. And we have a 5. Okay. Versus our 9. Now 5, of course, will hit. 5 turns into a 9. 9 will hit, of course. And 9 hits and becomes a 20. Outstanding. You will stand on a 20. And we have 16, which I must hit. And we bust. There you go. Maybe the mojo shifted because we didn't go from the $5 to $10,000 bet. I don't know. You're gonna let it? Ooh, okay, interesting. Letting it ride. $40,000. No, excuse me, $20,000. I apologize. $20,000. Oh, come on now. How about the ace? 12 versus our 10. Now, 12 on a 10, of course, will hit. And 12 becomes 8. There you go. 21. Outstanding. And we, of course, go 18. All right. Biggest win so far of the day. 5, 10, 15, and $20,000. Good job. Okay. Your bet. Another $20,000 bet. Very good. All right, betting $20,000. Good luck. And we have an 8. And we have a 15 versus our 10. Tricky hand. All right, now, of course, a 15 on a 10 will hit. 15 hits. How about a 6? Oh, 1 too many. So sorry about that. We had a 20, though. So sorry. And your bet. And 10,000. Okay, $10,000 bet. Nice friendly $10,000 bet. All right, here we go. And we have a 10. And we have a 12 versus our 2. Again, 12 on a 2. The book says that 12 hits against a 2 or a 3. So, and stands on a 4, 5, 6. So yes, you will hit. And no monkey. Hey, 18. Very nice. Stand. And we have 8 ourselves. Must hit. 8 turns into a 16. Very good. 16 hits and bust. Congratulations. Very good. Slowly working your way back. You got a little lean there for a minute, didn't it? All right, $10,000 bet. All right, $10,000 bet. Here we go. $10,000 bet. We have a 2, and we have a 12 versus our 7. 12 on a 7 will hit. Here we go. 12 hits and becomes there. We go. 21. Outstanding. And we have a 9, and we have a 14, and we have a 19. Well, you still win. Congratulations. Well played. No, I've told you, I definitely prefer when my customers win. It's more fun for everybody. You're in a better mood, I'm in a better mood. Everybody wins. $10,000 bet. Excellent, very good. Betting $10,000. And we have an 8. And we have an 11 versus our 10 now. You know what to do. Been very unlucky with these splits and double downs, but I feel like this is the moment. Here's your moment. Here we go. 11 turns into a 13. All right, but here we go. 10 turns into a 16. Oh, that's what you wanted to see. 16 turn. You're kidding me. You are kidding me. Wow, we have had horrendous luck on our double downs and splits today. I'm very sorry. I was excited for you there. I was pretty sure you were going to get paid. Your bet. And $10,000 bet. And we start off with an ace. Ooh, come on now. How about a monkey? Give me the monkey. Ooh, no. 15. All right, here we go. 15 versus a 10. That is a soft 15. Soft 6. 15 hits. How about a 6? Close. So now we are at 12. 12 against a 10 will hit. 12 hits and becomes a 17, and 17 will stand. And our 10 turns into a 20. Oof, oof, oof. Those Cowboys. Those Cowboys have showed up twice for me today, haven't they? Twice for me. And your bet. $10,000. Okay, betting $10,000 again. Best of luck. Here we go. And we have a 3. And we have a 14 versus our 6. And a soft 14 against a 6. And I know you've had horrible luck. The book does say you're supposed to double down. Are you ready for this? Okay, come on. Here we go. This is going to work this time. It's going to work. All right, soft 14 becomes a... Not terrible. 17. And 6, here we go. 6 turns into a 16. Come on now. Come on now. 17. Push. Wow. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. What are the odds? I really was supposed to bust on that. Your bet. $10,000 bet. Okay, here we go. $10,000 bet. And we have an 8. And we have a 14 versus our ace. Would you care to purchase insurance? Waving it off. Okay. 14 will hit. 14 turns into a 15. 15 on an ace. You are supposed to hit. What would you like to do? Hit. Okay, come on. How about that 6? Give us that. Oh, too much. Too much, too much. I'm so sorry. And we had a soft 16 waiting for you there. Sorry about that. And your bet. $10,000 bet. $10,000 bet. And best of luck. And we have a deuce. And we have a 5 versus our 9. All right, 5 on a 9 will just hit. 5 turns into a 15. 15 on a 9 is supposed to hit. 15 hits and becomes a 20. Outstanding. Love that for you. And 9 turns into a 12. 12 must hit. 12 turns into a 16. 16 must hit. 16 turns into a bust. There we go. Back the right direction. Congratulations on your 10,000. And your bet. Again, 10,000. Very good betting. $10,000. Here we go. We have a 10 versus a 15 and a 4. Now you will stand. 15 stands on a 4. 4 turns into a 10. Uh-oh. Dangerous card. 10 turns into a 20. Yikes. Terribly sorry. Rude. Rude deck. Rude. Cold cards. And your bet. Betting $10,000. Thank you. Alright, $10,000 bet. And we have a 10. Alright, that's more like it. 10 turns into a 16. That's not like it. It's not like it at all. Especially against a 10. That's terrible. And in fact, everything will stop because that happened. So, oops. Oopsie poopsie. Oopsie poopsie, my friend. And your bet. And $10,000. Alright, betting $10,000. Good luck. And we have a 6. And we have a 14 versus our 10. And 14 on a 10 will hit. 14 hits and becomes a bust. That's a tickle too much, so sorry about that. And we had a 16 waiting there. And last of it, the last bet. Alright, betting. It looks like we have a total of $13,000. Alright, betting 13. And $13,000 bet gets a 10. Okay, here we go. How about a blackjack? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Well done. Congratulations. compilation. So 13,000 becomes 13 plus another plus another 6,000. Well, should I round up again? It's been a weird day. I'm just gonna round up. Shh, don't tell anybody. I'm kidding. Excellent job. Excellent job. Would you care to keep playing? You'd like to slow down, take a little cool off. Totally understand. Totally understand. Well, I will be here for most of the rest of this evening. So if at any point in time you'd like to come back and visit and say hello, that would be delightful. Oh my goodness. Wow. Thank you very, very, very much. That's remarkably generous. We hope you have a wonderful day. Until the next time. Welcome to the Sensory Spa Resort and Casino. My name is Jeremiah, and we are in the High Roller Suite. The minimum buy-in here is $10,000. Will that be okay? Of course, please, by all means, join. And what would you care to buy in for today? $200,000. You know, it's funny. I'm gonna tell you a quick story. Many, many moons ago, back when I was, by the way, our green chips are $10,000 chips. So this was 20, 10 and 10, so that is 200,000. $200,000 is, yes? Good, okay, fantastic. I was a car salesman in another life. And I remember a story one time, my fellow associates said that a kid walked on or skateboarded onto the lot one day, and nobody wanted to take him. Eventually one salesperson did, and the kid had like $10,000 in his backpack and bought a car. The moral being, of course, don't judge a book by its cover. Now, are you familiar with the rules of Blackjack? Very good. If you have any questions along the way, I'm happy to assist. And your first bet, and may we offer you a beverage of some kind? No, almost literally anything you can imagine. Tequila, of course, we have Herradura, Cazadores, Don Julio, Patron, anything. Patron. Sure, how would you like that? Just a little bit of rocks. Very good. Pardon me, Coral, may we have some Patron on the rocks for our guest? Thank you so very, very much. And my friend, please make your first bet. $10,000. Wonderful. All right, betting $10,000, and best of luck. We'll start off with a 3 and a 6 versus our 8. Now, 6 on an 8 simply hit. You could split the 3s, but there's no massive advantage too. So 6 will hit. 6 turns into an 11. Ooh, good card. And let's see if we can get a 10 and 18 though. And you will stand on 18. And we have 17. Congratulations. You won $10,000. Feels good, doesn't it? Same bet, 10,000. Very good, betting $10,000. Yeah, no, I've never gambled this much money in my life. Oh, no, not me. I get too nervous. You have a 12 against a 9. The book recommends you hit. Hitting best of luck, and 12 turns into hey, 21. Look at that. Delightful. You will, of course, stand. And we are showing a 19 yet again. $20,000 to your name. Very good, very good. May I ask where you're from? Same bet, $10,000. $10,000. May I ask where you're coming from? Oh, that's nice. And are you staying with us here at the hotel? 14, by the way, versus our 8. You are. And are you enjoying your stay? Love to hear that. 14 on an 8. You can go either way. I do recommend hitting, though. Hitting. 14 hits on an 8. 14 becomes a bust. But we had a 17 underneath there. And usually the rule is that whatever card is face down, the guidebook says to assume that it is a 10 card of some kind. It's because there's 4 cards that can be a 10, 10 jack, queen, king. So the odds are in your favor that it's a 10 card. Your bet, please. $10,000 bet. Very good. Betting $10,000 and 5 and 10. Interesting. Versus our 10. Okay, in this case, sometimes you can double down on a 10. However, when I am showing a 10 card, the general guideline is just to simply hit. Yeah, you would hit on anything but a 10 or an ace. So, hit. Very good. Hitting 10 becomes a 13. Against a 10, you are supposed to hit 13 hits and becomes, oh, here we go, 19. 19 will stand, and let's see what we have. 18. Congratulations. Very nice. Oh, thank you, Cole. We do enjoy a little bit of Patron. We do enjoy $10,000 bet. Very, very good betting. 10,000, and we have a 3. And we have a 7 versus our 8. Yet again, standard hit. 7 will hit. 7 becomes a 17. Highly recommend you stand. And 8 turns into an 18. Oh, there you go with the 10 thing. Yeah. Now, the book says once you get to a hard 17 or better, for you, the player, to always stand no matter what. Unless you just have a crazy intuition brewing inside. $10,000. Very good. $10,000 bet. And we have a 10. Here we go. That's a little better. And we have an A21. Wonderful job. Wonderful job. And we have a 9, but it doesn't matter. So that is 10,000, but it pays out 3 to 2, which is your bet plus half your bet. So $15,000. Well done. Congratulations. And your bet. 10,000 again. 20,000. All right. Hey, we're on a streak here. Let's see if we can get a little lady luck our way. We got a 6, 8 versus a 10, and your 8 will hit. 8 hits and becomes a 18. Very good. 18 will stand, and we have a 12. Okay, 12 must hit. 12 bust. Congratulations. $20,000. Yeah, no, I personally, I can't. Yeah, it's just, I would get so stressed out. I would get so stressed out, I don't even really gamble. Sometimes when I'm out, say that 20,000. If I'm out with my friends, we may go out and hit the tables sometimes, but, you know, yeah, there's a reason they call it gambling and not, I don't know, earning money. You can, but it's gambling. 14 against a 2. 14 against a 2, I'd probably stand. This is likely going to be a bust hand. 14 will stand, and we have a 2, turns into a 6. 6 hits, 6 turns into a 16. That's what you wanted to see, and now I have to hit, and, wow, that is a lucky 4 for the house. Lucky 4 for the house. Alright, your bet. 10,000, okay, 10,000. Alright, betting $10,000, and we have a 3, and we have a 13 versus our 10, and a 13 on a 10 will hit. 13 hits and becomes a 15. 15 on a 10. You are supposed to hit. It's a very scary hit, but you are supposed to. 15 hits. How about a 6? Oh, too much. Terribly sorry. We were showing 17. Okay. And your bet. $10,000 bet. We're betting $10,000. And we have a stand, and turning into a 16, I must hit. 16, bust. Congratulations. Leave it out there. Sounds wonderful. Betting $20,000, and here we go. We have a 10, and we have a 15 versus our 10. Again, tricky hand. You are, the book does say to hit. Your call. Book hits, okay, and we have a, too much. 13. Well, you just never know. You just never know, do you? And your bet, please. $10,000 bet. $10,000 bet. Very good. And best of luck. And we're showing a 4. And 12 versus our 10. 12 against a 10 will simply hit. How about a 9? How about a 9? Look at that. Congratulations. 21, of course, will stand. And we have a 20. Wonderful job. Very good. It's always fun when I randomly call out the card that arrives. Doesn't happen very often, trust me. 20,000? Alright, letting it ride. Here we go, letting it ride. And we have a 10. How about a blackjack? 17 versus a 5. Well, you will stand on a 17 versus our 5. Big bust card for me. 15, see, there you go, there's the 10 we're talking about, and, well, closer than we wanted to, but a win is still a win. 22, 1 over, congratulations. And, same bet, 20,000. Alright, betting 20,000 again. Here we have $20,000 on the table. 10, wrap on a blackjack. And 20, well, close. Versus our 6 again. You, of course, will simply stand. And our 6 turns into a 9. 9 must hit. 9 turns into a 12. 12 hits. 12 turns into a 16. 16 hits and turns into a bust. Congratulations. 22. Okay, and same bet. 20,000. Betting $20,000, and we have a 3, and we have a 4 versus our 6. So 7 versus a 6. 7 against a 6 will simply hit. 7 hits and becomes a 17. Will stand. 6 turns into a 14. 14 must hit and bust. Nice to be on a streak. Congratulations. No, I genuinely want you to win. It's not my money. I'm just playing the rules of the game. I must hit till I have a hard 17 or better. But for me, it's more fun when you win. This is more fun. 20,000. Okay. $20,000 on the table, and we have a 3. And we have a 13 versus our 7. Trickier hand. 13, the book says hit. And 13 turns into a bust. And we were showing a 12 underneath. Terribly sorry. Your bet, please. Okay, 10,000. Betting $10,000. Alright, here we go. $10,000. And we have a 10. And we have a 17 versus our 4. And a 17 on a 4 will stand. 4 turns into a 6. 6 hits. 9. 9 must hit. 14 must hit. Ooh, 19. Long way to get to that one, but in the end, we did squeak out a victory. Well, what can you do? The cards are the cards, as they say. And your bet, please. Betting $10,000. Okay, $10,000. Here we go. And we have a 3. And we have a 6 versus our deuce. Now, you will simply hit. 6 will hit. And 6 turns into a 15. 15 against a 2 should stand. And 2 turns into a 12 for that exact reason. And this card should be a 10 Oof. So close. 21. Terribly sorry. Well, I guess you got one of those, I got one of those. Yeah, going back and forth. What are you gonna do? I do okay on your beverage. Wonderful. And 10,000. Very good. 10,000. Here we go. 2 and 12 versus our 6. At a massive bus card, you are going to stand even on a 12. 6 turns into a 14. 14 must hit. 14 turns into a 19. Ooh. Well, we got lucky there. We got lucky there. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Your bet, please. $10,000. Very good. Betting $10,000. Here we go. And we have a 10. And we have a 20. Very good. Versus our 6. You will, of course, stand. And 6 turns into a 16. That's what's supposed to happen. As long as it's not a 5. There we go. 26. Congratulations. That's what's supposed to happen. That's what's supposed to happen. That's what we want to see, right? And letting it ride. Okay, letting it ride. $20,000 and 6 and a 16. Scary hand versus our 4. Not so scary. That's actually fine. You will stand, and let's see if we bust. 4 turns into a 12. And how about a monkey? There it is. Monkey see, monkey do. $20,000. Well played. Excellent work. Letting it ride. Letting it $40,000. Why not? Why not? Let's see what happens here. Here we go, my friend. And we have a deuce. And we have a 12 versus our 6. Again, terrible card for me. Standing for you. 6 turns into an 8. 8 turns into an 18. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Fight on for another day, exactly. You fight on and your bet. 10,000 on it, mellowing it back out. A tickle, mellowing it back out. $10,000 bet. And we have an 8. And we have a 11. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, versus my ace now. The question is, would you like to purchase insurance? No. And basically the book says never purchase insurance, but whenever you have an 11, you double down no matter what. So we're going to double down. 20,000 on the table. How about a monkey? 18. Okay, here we go. 18. And we have a 16. 16 excuse me. We have an 18 as well. Pardon me. Push that. I got excited about doing other things, but you simply have a push. 18. Alright, your bet. And 20,000? 20,000. There we go. And we'll go 4. And we'll go 8. Alright, 8 against 10. You simply hit. And again, you're not going to split 4s. There's no real payoff. So 8 hits and becomes a 19. Soft 19 against a 10. You're going to stand. 10 turns into a 20. Oof. Terribly sorry. Well, she comes and she goes. Doesn't she? Whoever she is, I don't know. The metaphorical. Lady Luck, I suppose. Your bet, please. 30,000. Feeling lucky. Okay, $30,000 bet. I'm not mad at that. Betting 30,000. Let's see what happens. We have 5. Not a great start. But we have a 15. Let's see what this is. An 8. Tricky, tricky call. The book says to hit. What would you care to do? You're going to go with the book. All right, hitting 15. 15 becomes a 25. So sorry, but I had a 19, so you're better off giving it a go. And your bet, $10,000. Okay, betting $10,000. Here we go. 4. And we have a 6 versus our 10. And a 6 out of 10 will hit. 6 hits, it becomes a 16. I know, the scariest one. You're supposed to hit 16. You want to do it? Alright, here we go. Hitting that 16. How about a 5? Oof, no dice. No dice on that. Bust. So sorry. But we had to try. Had to try 10,000. Alright, 10,000. Well, the ups and the downs, the swings, as they say. We have a 9. Let's see if the table heats up for you. Hey, 20 is always good. Versus a 4, you will stand on that beautiful 20. And a 4 will turn into a 9. And a 9 will turn into a 14. And a 14 will turn into a... Oof. Well, that's just unlucky. I'm sorry. That is just unlucky. Unlucky. Let's see if the table will heat up for us in the bottom part of our shoe. 10,000? 10,000. No, not too much. Let's see what happens here. 10,000. And we have 10. We have a 14 versus our 7. Again, tricky hand. You're supposed to hit because this is supposed to be a 10, so 14 hits. How about a 7? 17 though, and you will stand. And we have a 13. 13 must hit, and a 13 becomes a 19. Yeah. Bit of a cold streak, wouldn't you say? Bit of a cold streak. Your bet, my friend. Okay, 10,000. All right, let's bet 10,000. Let's see here. Rub the felt for luck. Rub the felt for luck. Here we go. $10,000 gets a 6. $10,000 gets an 11. Now that's fun. What do we have? An 8. Okay, perfect. Well, you know what to do. You always double down here. And how about a monkey? Oh, monkey. Yeah, just means a 10 card. And there it is. Congratulations, 21. And we have 17. Beautiful. There we go. Boom, boom. $20,000 in profit. Well done. And letting it ride. Okay, letting it ride. I like it. I like it. Here we go. Letting it ride. And we have a deuce. And we have a 11 again. Uh-oh. Versus our 10. Now. Alright, you know what to do. Come on now. 40 grand. Yeah, that's a big one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 80 grand on the table. Can we get a monkey? Can we get a monkey? Oh, beautiful. The monkey has a ribbon. And we have a 17 for us. That is a big hand. That is a solid win. 1, 2, 3, 40,000. 1, 2, 3, 40,000. Wow. 80 grand. 80,000. Feels good, doesn't it? Nicely played. Nicely done. Alright, and your bet. 30 grand. Okay, 30,000. 1, 2, 3. Maybe we're gonna get a streak here, right? A little streaky streak, and we have a deuce. And we have a soft 13 versus our 9. Now, soft 13 on a 9 will just simply hit. So soft 13 hits, and soft 13 becomes a... Ooh. That soft 14 will, of course, hit. Soft 14 hits and becomes a... Strange hand here. Soft 16. Soft 16 will hit and becomes a hard 16. Do you want to keep going? The book says you're supposed to. The book says you're supposed to. What do you want to do? You're going to stand. Interesting choice. Okay. Alright, and we have a 17. Curious what the next card is going to be. I know it's scary to hit a 16. It's scary. I can't stand it. It's just terrifying. $10,000 bet. Okay, betting $10,000. And we have a... Would have been a 5, so you would have hit blackjack. Not blackjack, but 21. Oh well. And we have a 15 versus our 7. But you never would have known, of course. And a 15 against a 7. Again, you are supposed supposed to hit. Alright, let's hit that 15 and get a bust. And we have a 17. Yeah, well. Oh, good old Lady Luck, huh? Okay. And your bet, please. Can I offer another beverage? The same way. Coral, can we have one more Patron, a couple rocks? Thank you so much. Your bet. Alright. 10,000. Alright, betting 10,000. And let's go with a 9. How about that? And what about a 16 scary hand versus our 9? Again, 16. You're supposed to hit. I know. Here we go. How about that 5? How about that 5? Ooh, too much. Too much. Terribly sorry. Yeah. You just never know. You just never know. Say bet 10,000. Okay, 10,000. And let's go with an ace. Ooh, come on now. How about a monkey? How about a... Alright, well, we always split aces and eights. 7's not a terrible or great card either way. So we're going to split these. You get one card apiece. And here we go. We got a 21. Look at that. Beautiful. We have a 15, 7, and we go 17. Well, this wins this and this. So 15,000. We do lose this one here, though. But still made a $5,000 profit. Well, I'm not sure exactly when the rule changed, but pretty much all modern casinos don't let you hit multiple hands after splitting aces. It's just the way it is. Because it works out in the casino's favor, which is why they do it. Alright, we get a 10, and we have a 20. Wonderful. Versus our 10. Now, you of course will stand, and we have a 20, so push. What am I doing? Push. Sorry about that eye in the sky, I apologize. And, look it out. Alright, $10,000 bet, and here we go. We have a 3. And we have a 13 versus our 2. Okay, now a 13 against a 2. The 13 only stands against a 4, 5, 6. Against a 2, you are supposed to hit. How about an 8? How about an 8? 14. 14 against a 2. Book definitely says stand. In fact, I think I was wrong. In fact, I think you were supposed to stand on that, but let's see how that ends up balancing out. So the 6 turns into a 15, and the 15 turns into a bust. Hey, perhaps we have balanced the world of blackjack. Now that the gods are happy with us for getting back to equilibrium. I have no idea if that's true. Leaving it out there. Okay, 20,000. Good luck. 20,000. And we have an ace. Oh, how about it? Come on, how about that monkey? 17. Interesting. Versus our 10. Now, soft 17 against a 10. The book actually recommends you hit. That's why the house, we have to hit a soft 17 as well, because it gives us a mathematical advantage by a fraction of a percentage point. So the book does say hit against a 10, soft 17. I mean, how about a 4? Ooh. Well, now we have an 18. So you're going to stand on that 18. Alright, stand. And now we have a 19. Rude. Rude. Rude, rude, rude. Alright. Your bet, please. 20,000. Okay. We're warming up again. We're warming up here. 20,000. Then we have a king. Come on now. We have a 12. Not so much. Versus a 5, but that's good. So you are going to stand. 5 turns into a 15 like it's supposed to. Something bigger than a 6. Perfect. It's all you needed. As long as it was bigger than a 6. 20 versus R2. Well, the odds are in your favor. You, of course, will stand, and we have a 13, 13 must hit. And we have a soft 13, now we have a hard 13, 13 must hit. And 13 becomes a 17, and that is a win for you. Wow, the $40,000 bets have paid off now. Fascinating. Fascinating. 40,000, okay, betting $40,000. Let's see if the streak will continue. And we have an ace. Oh, come on now. How about a monkey? Do it. Soft 15 versus our 10. Okay, now you will, of course, just hit a soft 15. How about a 6? Now we have a hard 15. The question is, what do you want to do? You are supposed to hit that. What's your gut tell you? Let it ride. Interesting. You just could stand. Okay. And we have a 16. Uh-oh. Survey says 17. Should have hit. You just don't know what the cards are gonna do you? You just don't know. Your bet. 40 grand again. Oh, 40 grand. 1, 2, 3, 40 grand. Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen, was it? Here we go. And we have an ace. Nice. And let's see, how about the 10 card you deserve? Well, 18. Not bad. Versus our 4. Now, an 18 versus a 4. Now, this is a weird one. The book actually says to double down here. I know, because a 4 is such a bust card that you just assume it's going to bust, so you might improve your hand, but you can't bust, so that's why the book says give it a gamble, yeah? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, and here we go. That soft 18 turns into a hard 18. Alright, there you go. And we have a 4, 9, 9 must hit, 9 turns into a 16, 16 must hit, and ba-boom. That is a nice hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 40,000, then another 1, 2, 3, and make that 4. Whew. Lovely, lovely hands of cards there. Nicely played. Nicely played. And what would you care to do? One more hand. Alright, it's been working. Let's do another 40 grand. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, 40,000. And here we go. Best of luck. And we have a 3. And we have a 6 versus our 10. Now, 3, of course, will simply, 6 will hit. 6 turns into a 13. 13 hits. 13 turns into a 23. And we have a 20. So, back to us. I'm going to call it quits for today. Very, very good. Let's see how we ended up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that makes 100,000. And 200,000. So you still made 10, 20, 30, $40,000 in your little session today. Not a bad little bit of pocket change, I'd say. What's that? You're gonna give 1,000 to me. Oh my goodness, that is incredibly generous. Thank you very much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you so very, very much. Well, I'm glad I could assist. You never would have doubled down on that hand. The soft 18 against the 4. Yeah, that's a weird one. But hey, it paid off, didn't it? Alright, alright. Well, thank you very, 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 very much. We hope you have a wonderful day, and please come back and visit anytime. Take care now. Welcome back to the Sensory Spa Resort and Casino. This is the High Roller Suite. Would you care to join us? Very good. The minimum buy-in here is $10,000, and there's no maximum. What would you care to buy in for today? $250,000. Very good. $250,000. These are $10,000 chips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5 makes 10. That's 100,000. 200,000. And would you care for any $5,000 chips? Or only 10,000? Only 10 for now. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 makes $250,000. And would you care to play with one hand or two hands? It doesn't matter. We'll start with one, and if you would like to increase to two hands, just let me know. And may we offer you a beverage or refreshment of any kind. Some Macallan 24. Delightful. Do you care that with rocks or neat splash of water? Just neat. Very good. A Macallan 24, please. Neat for a guest. Thank you very much. And please, place your first bet. We'll start off with $10,000. Very good. Let's see how the shoe fits today, shall we? Best of luck. And 2, 12 versus my 10. And I regret to inform you that happened. Well, can't have them all. And your bets, please. Very good. Another $10,000. Best of luck. 6, 10 versus my 7. Well, you could double down, but I don't think you want to do that against a 7. 10 will hit. 10 becomes a 18. 18 stands, and we have 14. 17. Congratulations, and you are back to all square. And let it ride. Why not? Letting it ride. $20,000 bet. Good luck. 7. 16 versus an 8. 16 versus an 8 should hit. Let's see if we can get a 5. I think we'll stand on 18. Stand. And we're going to go 15. I must hit 15. 17. Well played. Well played. And your bet. 20,000 again. Very good. Betting another 20,000. And best of luck. We have 5 and 11. Ooh, that's always a fun hand. Versus an ace. Would you care for insurance? No insurance. And fight on. So, of course, you're doubling down. So that would make it 40,000 on the table. Good luck. And survey says 17. And I have 15. Now I have 14. 14 must hit. 14 busts. Congratulations. $40,000 in your name. Your Macallan has arrived. Thank you so much. How is it? Good. I'm glad you're enjoying. Your bets, my friend. 20,000 again. Seems to be a lucky number. Let's bet 20,000 again. See what happens. Best of luck. And we go 7 and 17 versus my 10. I assume you will stand, of course. And 13 for me. And a bust. Well, you're off to a smash. smashing start, aren't you? I genuinely enjoy it when my clients win. It seems like it's more fun for everybody, wouldn't you agree? And 20,000 again. Very good. Good luck. 20,000. And we have, 11. Soft 17 versus a 10. And soft 17. You should hit. Soft 17 hits and becomes a hard 17. And you tried, but now we stand. And I have a 13. Not a great card. Bust again. Congratulations. Racking up $20,000 at a time. It's fun to win. It's fun to win. Well, you're already up over 300,000. Congratulations. And same bet. Same bet. 20,000. Here we go. 10. Oof. 17 stands against a 10. Stand very good. And we have 20. Terribly sorry. Although I feel like perhaps some cosmic balance. Well, you're a bet, my friend. 20,000 again. Very good betting. 20,000. Good luck. 9. 20. Congratulations. Against a 5. And stand. 5 becomes a 15. And it becomes a 16. Which becomes a bust. Yet again, $20,000 toward you. What a delightful start. And 40,000. Okay, well, you are on a streak, betting $40,000. And best of luck to you. We have 6 and a 12 versus my 4. Well, 12 is you could hit or you could stand, and 12 stands on a 4, and we have a 8. 8 turns into a 12. 12 turns into a 15, and the 15 turns into a 20. What a odd streak of cards there to get to that end. And what would you like to bet? 20,000. Thought you might say that. Back to 20,000. Best of luck. And we have a 9 and a 11 versus a 5. So 11, of course, you're going to double down, and we double down. And survey says 17. Good luck. 5. Ooh, 11 for me, though. Let's see what happens. 16, that's what you wanted to see, because I have to hit and then I get to bust. Congratulations. And 1, 2, 3, 4, $40,000. And what would you like to bet? I know, it seems as if we break our rule of 20, that things go wrong. So let's go back to our 20,000, yes? All right, 20,000. Best of luck. And we have 6. And we have a 14 versus a deuce. 14 against a deuce. One should hit. So 14 hits. 14 becomes 16. 16 against a 2 will stand, and a 2 becomes a 12. 12 becomes 13. 13 becomes 14. 14 becomes 17. Strange cards there. I think the deck just lost several points, but no one's counting. Your bets. 20,000 again. All right, 20,000. Very good. Betting 20,000. Good luck. And we have 10. And we have an 18 versus a 6. 18 will stand. betting 20,000. Good luck. And we have 4 8s against a 10. 8 against a 10 will simply hit. 18 hits and becomes a 13. 13 against a 10 will hit, and 13 becomes a 16. Difficult position, but the book does say hit. Good luck. And here we go. 16. Bust. Terribly sorry. Who knows? Who knows? Watch your first next card here be a 5, and I would have gotten that anyway. Who knows? Best of luck. And we have a, oh, excuse me, a bet. 20,000. Okay, betting's 20,000 still. And go 10 and 20. Very nice. Versus an 8. 20 will stand. 8 becomes an 18. And a nice, quick, satisfying win. And your bet. 20,000 again. Very good. $20,000 bet. Best of luck. There we go. 11. 18 versus a ace. As always, would you care to buy insurance? No, no insurance. The book says you should hit on a 9, 10, or a soft 18 against my 9, 10, or ace. And you will hit, so soft 18 becomes, and we're back to 15. And what would you like to do? 15 will hit, right? 15 hits and bust. Terribly sorry. 19. So you would have lost anyway. It was worth a shot. Was it not? I would say it was. And your bets. 20,000, very good. Betting 20,000. I can tell by your stack here you're still up. 40, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000. Good luck. And we have a 2. 11 again versus my 4. Oof. Juicy. Okay, we know what to do. We double down. Doubling down. And 11 becomes a 21. Doesn't get much better than that. 10 and 16 and bust. Well done. $40,000. Well played. And 20,000. 20,000. Okay, betting 20,000. There we go. Good luck. And we have 10. And we have a 19 versus my 10. And stand, and terribly sorry. Well, you know, of course, you have to let me win a few hands, otherwise the eye in the sky gets nervous. I'm kidding. Okay, and 20,000. All right, betting 20,000. Good luck. And we have a 10. 13 versus my 5. Terrible card for me. So 13 will stand against my 5, and I will get a 14. Turns into a bust. That is what we like to see. And your bet. You want to let it ride? Okay, here we go. 40,000 on the table. Best of luck. And we go 19. Fantastic against a 6. And other than a 21, it doesn't get much more straightforward than this. We stand, and 6 turns into a 14, and the 14 turns into a 18. Congratulations, $40,000 more dollars. And what would you like to do? Would you care for another kindly. What would you like to do? Leave it out there. 40,000, okay. 40, did you mean 80? 40, very good. 40,000, and good luck. 10, 20. Whew. Well played. Ooh. But would you like insurance? No insurance. Dear friend, that is unfortunate, but at least you didn't bet 80. One never knows what the cards will reveal. And your bet. 20,000 back to 20,000, and best of luck. $20,000 bet. Survey says 3. And a lot of 11s, and against my 6 again. Well, we know what to do. 11 doubles down, and we get a... Well played. 6 turns into a 16, which turns into a bust. Outstanding. Another $40,000 bet. Congratulations. What would you like to do? Let it ride, okay. Letting it ride. Best of luck. $40,000 on the table. And we have 2 and a 7. Bit of a slow, boring start. 7. What would you like to do? 7 hits, of course. 7 hits. Here comes a 17. 17 stands. 10 comes a 20 for me. A little bit of back and forth jousting, I see. A little bit of jousting between you and me. Ah, your scotch is here. Thank you very, very much. Please do enjoy. 20,000? 20,000, okay. $20,000 bet, and best of luck. And we have a 9. And we have a 19 versus my 10. And 19 will stand. 10 turns into a 14. 14 turns into a bust. Well done. $20,000. And your bet? 20,000 again, leaving 20,000 on the table. And we have a ace. 16 versus my 5. Now, against a 5, the book says to double down. So, doubling down on a 16, let's see where we end up. 16 turns into a 15 against a 5, and we have 15 for me, but unlike you, I must hit. And we have, a low card came into the rescue. I got very lucky there. Very lucky. And your bet. 20,000. Very good. 20,000. Good luck. 8. 18. I'm sorry, 16 against a 6, but you've heard the term always split aces and 8s. Yeah, the reason is because 16 is a terrible hand, even against a 6. Why not get an opportunity to improve both, especially against a very weak card of mine? So we'll split those, and 8 hits. And becomes 19 stand. Ace, 8 hits. Becomes a 14. Against a 6, you might as well stand. Alright, best of luck. And I have a 8. 8 must hit. 8 turns into a 12. 12 must hit. 12 turns into a 20. Well, that's not supposed to happen now, is it? That's not supposed to happen. Opposite. Opposite. That's supposed to be a bust. The cards are the cards. And your bet. 20,000 again. Very good. Ben betting at 20,000. Best of luck. And we go. Queen 10, and we go 20, and we go 4. Well, I think we're standing on 4. 4 becomes 14. 14 becomes 17. You win. Very good. It's funny. I feel like you're due for a blackjack soon, aren't you? Find out. What's your bet? 40,000. Did I entice you? Your bets are your bets, my friend. Don't listen to me. It's not my money. And 40,000 on the table. Good luck. How about that blackjack we were talking about? No. 5 and 15. Oof. But let's see what we have against a 10. One never knows. You must hit, of course. 15 hits. Good luck. And 15. How about a 6? 19. Could have been worse. Stand on 19. And I have a 20. And that's how the cookie crumbles. Your bet. 20,000. Okay. 20,000. And good luck. And we're going to go, ooh, ace. Maybe here's your blackjack. There she is. That's what we were waiting for. And as long as I don't, you know. So we have 20,000 and 30,000. Congratulations. And your bet. 40,000. I know we mistimed that by one little hand, didn't we? Let's see if we can do it again. 40,000. Come on. Here we go. Big money. We got a 10. Okay, we're halfway there. We're halfway there. How about an ace? How about an 18? Not too bad. And we have a 9. 18 on 9 will stand, and we'll see what happens. 9 turns into a 12. 12 must hit. 12 turns into a 13. 13 must hit. 13 becomes a bust. Hey, it wasn't a blackjack, but it's still $40,000 in your name. You think you'd like to maybe switch games? Very good. Would you like to cash out? One more hand? One more hand. Why not? And what would you like to bet? Just gonna let it ride. Oh, I see. Because tell you what. One thing we could do. You started off with 250, which would be that. So on this hand, we can go ahead and bet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 70,000, and see if we can double up. Best of luck. May the odds ever be in your favor. Okay, $70,000, and we have a. And we have, come on. Oh, I got excited for you. I got excited. So we have a 13 against an 8. 13, of course, will hit. 13 becomes a 15. 15 hits. 15 becomes a. That was close. Almost a 6. To 12. 12 will hit. 12 hits and becomes a. Well, you couldn't do much better than that. Okay, very good. 21. Things are looking good unless we push. Let's find out. 15. No 6. No 6. No 6. No 6. Congratulations. All right, that is another $70,000 to your name. And it has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so very much for spending a little time with us today. Let's see what we're walking with here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's your original 250,000 right there. And that means we are walking with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 100,000 and 1, 2, 3, 4, walking with $140,000 in profit. Not bad for about 30 minutes work. Thank you again so much for joining us, and we hope you have a delightful day. Please come back and see us anytime. Take care. care. Welcome back to the Sensory Spa Resort and Casino. My name is Jeremiah. Please, take a seat. Before we begin, may we offer you a beverage of any kind? Pellegrino. Absolutely. May we get a Pellegrino for our guest? Do you want rocks or just neat with ice? Okay. With rocks, please. Thank you very much. And what would you like to buy in for today? 500,000. Very, very good. We have $1,500 and $10,000 chips. I assume you're going to be wanting the $10,000 chips. So that's 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, and 400,000, and 500,000. Excellent. And would you like to play one hand or two hands? One hand for now. Wonderful. Start off with one hand and see how that goes. And if you like, you can always add another at any time. And please place your first bet. Start off with 20,000. Excellent. Betting 20,000. Good luck. 17 versus a 7. Stand. And 14. And hits and bust. Congratulations. $20,000 out of the gates. It's always a nice way to start. And your bets. 20,000 again. Very good. Betting 20,000 again. Good luck. 10. 18 versus my 8s. Interesting. Stand and 12. 15. Bust. Congratulations. Another 20,000. And are you staying with us here at the resort? Wonderful. So far, everything is satisfactory. Lovely to hear that. Your bets, please. 20,000 again. Very good. Betting $20,000. Best of luck. 19 versus my 7. Again, you will stand. 7 becomes a 17. Wow. Quite the streak. Quite the streak. And two hands, of course. Why not? You seem to be having some good luck right now. 20,000 apiece. 20,000 apiece. Best of luck. 8. 10. 18 again. 20 versus a 2. And, of course, stand and stand. 2 becomes 12. 12 hits becomes a 13. 13 hits becomes a bust. Wow. One cannot be angry at the way you've started the day. And your bets. Same bets, okay. Two $20,000 bets. $30,000 bets, okay. We're increasing a tickle. Two $30,000 bets. Good luck. And we have 10, 3, 20. Congratulations. 14 versus my ace. Now, would you like to buy insurance? No insurance, and you're good. Continue on. So we'll stand here on a 14. We're going to hit. 14 hits. 14 becomes, 21. Congratulations. And I have 11. Excuse me, 12. Wow. That's quite unlucky. But it is what it is. Push and a loss. And your bets. Two $30,000 bets again. Very good. $20,000 bets. Fair enough. Seem to be a little luckier. And good luck. 5, 10, and 9. 14 versus my 9. 9 will hit. 9 becomes a 17. 17. 17 will stand. 14 on a 9 will hit. 14 becomes a bust. And I have 9, which turns into a 14. 14 turns into a bust. Congratulations. Well played. And your bets. Same way. Alright, same way. 20,000. And best of luck. 5, 7, 15, 9 versus my 6. Oof. Stand. 9 will hit. Oh no, double down. Very good. Doubling down. 9 is doubling down on a 6. Congratulations. Good luck. And 9 becomes a 15. 6 turns into a soft 17. I must hit. 17 turns into a hard 17. Terribly sorry. And your bets. 20,000 again. $20,000 bets. Alright, best of luck. Betting 20,000. And we have ace. Ooh, 10. And 13. And blackjack. Congratulations. Outstanding. Against a 3. And 13 against a 3 will hit. 13 hits, becomes a hard 13. Hard 13 will stand. And of course we have blackjack here. That's $20,000 and $30,000. Congratulations. And we have a 3, which turns into a 9. 9 hits. 9 becomes a 13. 13 hits. 13 becomes a 16. 16 hits. 16 becomes a bust. Congratulations. Well done. And your bets. $20,000 bets again. Excellent. Best of luck. And we have a 6, followed by 3. And we have a 16 and a 13 versus my 10. So a 16 against a 10 will hit. 16 becomes a bust. Terribly sorry. And 13 against a 10 will hit. 13 hits and bust. Terribly sorry. I was showing a 13. Alright. Your bets. 20,000 again. Betting $20,000 bets. 2 of them. Very good. 20,000. Best of luck. And we have a 5. 5. And 15. 7 versus my 4. 15 will stand. The 7 will hit. 7 becomes 9. 9 against a 4. You should double down. Alright, doubling down. 9 against a 4. 9 becomes a 17. Very good. 17 will stand. And 8 turns into a 16. Let's hit 16 turns into a 21. That is cold. I'm not gonna lie. Terribly sorry. And your bets. 20,000 again. $20,000 bets. And best of luck. Here we go. 7, 2, 10, 12 versus my 2. And 10 against a 2 will double down. Good luck doubling down on 10 and 16, 12. 12 will hit. Yeah, 12 only stands on a 4, 5, or 6. And 12, 19. Outstanding. Very good. 2 becomes a 7. 7 becomes a 17. Well, this is a loss here, but it is a win here. And same bets. Same bets. Best of luck. Let's see if we can get this streak back where she was. Here we go. warming up the felt. All right, come on, here we go. 9 and 10 and 18 and 12 versus my 3. And the 9s against a 3 we will split. Splitting 9s against a 3. And your first hand hits. 9 turns into a 19. Congratulations. 9 hits, turns into a 20. Even better. And the 12. A 12 and a 3 will hit. 12 becomes 19. Okay. 3 turns into a 10. Uh-oh. 10 turns into a 20. Oof. Oof. Terribly sorry. Push here. That's funny how that works, isn't it? The cards that are supposed to pay you off sometimes really, really don't. And same bets? Okay, I feel like you've got a little cold streak here. Let's get some luck back your way. And we're going to go 10. There we go. And 3. And 20. Very nice. And 12 versus my 5. And stand and stand. Good luck. 12 hits. 12 becomes 20. Push and a loss. And same bets. Alright. Good luck. And we have 10, 4, 17, 7 versus my 4. 17 will stand. 4, 7 will hit. 7 hits, turns into a 17. Stand. And 4 turns into a 15. 15 hits. And now we're back at 12. And 12 will hit. Becoming a 17. Push. And best of luck. Same bets. And we have 10, 9, and a 12, and a 19 versus my 5. And a 12 against a 5 will stand. A 19 will stand. 5 turns into a 15. And how about a 7 or higher? That'll do. Congratulations. I figured you were due for a win there. Yeah, you got some very unlucky, a couple of very unlucky streaks, but let's see if we can get you back on track. And the same bets. Okay, same bets. Here we go. And we're going to go deuce. And we're going to go 5. And then we're going to go 7, 8 versus my 4. And a 7 will hit. 7 turns into a 15 stands. 8 will hit. 8 turns into an 18 stands. 4 turns into a 6. Turns into a 9. 9 turns into a 15. 15 turns into a 17. Loss here, but a win there. So you managed to stay all square. And what would you like to do? Interesting, so only one hand, but all 40,000. Okay, betting 40,000 on one hand. Best of luck. And we're going to go 9, 18 versus my 6. Stand. 6 turns into a 14. 14 turns into a 17. Congratulations. Maybe that's what you should have been doing all along. No, of course. You never know. Same bet. Okay, betting 40,000. 40,000 single hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Betting 40,000. And here we go. We're going to go 10. There we go. And 20. Nice. Versus my 10. Stand and 14 must hit. 14 turns into a bust. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Outstanding. Well done. And same bet. And betting 40,000. 1, 40,000. Good luck. And, wow, 10. 14 versus my 8. And a 14 will hit. 14 hits and becomes a bust. Terribly sorry. Alright. It's nice to make a quick 80 grand there, wasn't it? And what would you like to do? Same bet, 40,000. Okay, betting 40,000. Single hand, here we go. And that gives us a 5. And we have a 15 versus my 9. And a 15 will hit. 15 hits. And, ooh, very good. 18 stand. 9 becomes a 19. Oof. And what would you like to do? Let's try 2 at 20. Doing 2 hands at 20,000. Okay. 2 hands again at 20,000. And best of luck. We have 10. 10. There we go. 19. 14 versus a 10. And 19 will stand. 14 on a 10 will hit. 14 hits and becomes a 20. And stands, and 10 turns into a 16. 16 hits. 16 busts. Outstanding. Congratulations. Well played. And your bets. 2 $40,000 bets. Okay, 2 $40,000 bets. And good luck. And we have a 2, 9. And we have a 13 and a 17 versus my 10. And I am terribly sorry. Oof. Your bets. 30,000, one hand. Okay, betting 30,000, one hand. Good luck. 17 versus my 7. And we go 15. Must hit. 15 becomes a bust. Congratulations, 30,000. 30,000 and letting it ride. Okay, betting 60,000. And best of luck. Here we go. 10. 20. Nice. Against my 10. Stand. And 10 becomes a 15. 15 hits and becomes a 19. Well done. Excellent hand there. Congratulations. And same thing. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Betting 60,000. And best of luck. We go 4, 7 versus my 5. Alright, 7 against a 5 will hit. 7 becomes a 13. 13 against a 5 will stand. 5 turns into a 13. 13 hits and becomes a 16. 16 hits and becomes a bust. Congratulations. Well played. And same hand. All right. A little streak here. Here we go. 60,000. Good luck. 4. 12 versus my 10. And 12 will hit. 12 hits and becomes a bust. Oof. Terribly sorry. Terribly sorry. And what would you like to do? 50,000. Why not? Change it up. 50,000 turn with a 9 and a 15 versus a 2. And a 15 versus a 2 will stand. Good luck. 6 turns into a 10. Uh-oh. 10 turns into a 14. Oof. How about a big card? And 14 turns into a 17. Took us a long way to get there. But we got there. Unfortunately. Okay. And what do you think? Last hand? Oh, you have a show to go to. Oh, wonderful. Are you seeing the show here in house? I hear it's delightful. Wonderful, wonderful. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that 80,000? 70,000. Bet 70,000. Okay, betting 70,000. Good luck, and we have a 5. Uh-oh. 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 You know what you have to do. This can go one of two ways. We are doubling down against a 6. 70,000. Good luck. $140,000 bet. And, oh! Well, doesn't get much better than that. And I also have an 11. Let's see. No monkey. No monkey. No monkey. No monkey. No monkey. And, ooh, 7. Sorry, 12. 12 hits. 12 turns into a bust. Congratulations. That is quite the hand. And will that be all today? Yeah? Alright, so let's see where we're at. Well, we started off with, that's our 200. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, it does appear out of the 500,000, you are up $110,000. Wonderful. We wish you the best of luck and hope you have a wonderful stay and come back and see us soon.